I think that's the biggest problem that I see, is that people are not willing to just enjoy each other's strengths. You know, we each complement each other in a different way. It's not about, oh, we want women to take over. Of course not.
No.
You know, it really is just about
No.
having respect for the fact that if you have the leadership ability, it doesn't really matter if you have ovaries or not. Who cares about any of that? You know,
Yeah.
you should be the person doing the job. I've often said, when we were having the presidential elections in 2008, I don't care if you have orange skin with green eyeballs and a tree branch sticking out of your head. Are you the best person to do the job?
Exactly.
That's what I
doesn't
want.
matter if you're a
Well,
woman or a man.
Of course. Well, you know, I understand that you just interviewed Josefina Vázquez Mota,
Yes.
who was the first woman in a major party to run for the presidency of
Yeah,
Mexico.
well, that was the fourth woman to run for a presidency in Mexican history, but that was the first one who went all the way
Right.
to that point.
Wow.
So she fight a lot to get to that point, to get the respect of the party to get there, because you know their own party, their own party, political party.
Mm-hmm.
They don't at the beginning they say nah, she's a woman, she's a one of them. They vote for her, and she was
No, that was a huge achievement. Well, just like Hillary Clinton. I mean, there were other women. The first woman who ran for president was Victoria Woodhull back in 1872, before women even had the right to vote in this country. But this was the first time that a woman had this, well, she didn't have the support of her party, but she was running as a major party candidate and won almost 18 million votes. This is more than any candidate in primary history.
Yeah.
And yet, likewise, she was declared the loser.
Yeah.
So I just read something I thought was fascinating. Someone I know who's very much involved in politics in Mexico was saying that she understood that Ms. Mota was also painted as bad mommy because she has an overweight daughter or something, and she wasn't including her, she was ashamed of her. I was just reading all sorts of interesting things. Were they trying to take her apart with these same kinds of tactics?
They always try to take her apart, but she have a great speech all the time when she talk with other people. And I think she get a lot of votes in Mexico. Obviously, I don't think, like a Mexican, I don't think Mexicans are ready to vote for a woman. Like I always ask her and I ask other people, is Mexico ready to have a Mexican in the big chair? Mexico still be the very macho country, you know.
Well, we're still pretty macho.
I know,
too.
but we in yours they hide it a little bit, you
Yes,
know.
yes.
They just hide and they look pretty, but under the table it's so many issues too. But in Mexico, at least they don't hide it. They show it at the beginning. We're machos and we don't want to allow a woman here who come and tell me, hey, do this, clean the house, take the care. No. And I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I think that was a big step where the Mexicans went in the last elections. Because if you see at the end, it's not that she got the third place, because at the end was 45 million votes.
But that's still
From
huge.
those, yeah, from
That's
those
an enormous accomplishment.
45 million votes, almost 1/3 was for her.
That's amazing.
That was
That's
amazing. That was amazing. And I think it's a big step to go for.
No, I think it is huge, and I'm wondering, what do you think is the way to combat that kind of sexism? Is it just to keep pounding at the door? Is it just going to be over time? Do you think there's ever going to be a day?
Yeah, I think will be. But you know which day will be? When the men get educated in their houses. When the woman start educated the son, then hey, you're the man because you have blue jeans, not because something else, you know? And the same right, you have to cook, you have to take care of the kids, then what she have to do. So when the mother start teaching the son, and he have to respect the woman and give them the woman's place in their life, he will start thinking different, and then he will go to school, to high school, to college, to politics maybe, and he will see the woman with another eyes and give the woman another chance to say, hey, women are smart. Maybe they will say, like I say, we need a man in our lives. The man will be here, the woman will be here, but they need us.
No, they'll be here.
They'll be here, yeah, they'll be here. Well, maybe, yeah. They'll be here, but it's not like I'm gonna have you in the house. Because a woman has very good brains, and I think that everything starts in their house. The mothers and the grandmothers have to teach those little kids.
I think
we
that's
are worth it, and we have a value.